why y'all feel like we shouldn't date. Yeah, cause
commented and said that my dating standards are too high for someone that's a single mother. I have high standards because I'm a single mother. I cannot afford to let somebody play in my face. And who told you that being a single mother disqualifies you from actually having standards and having to settle? I don't know who misled you, but the moment that I became a single mother was the moment I knew I cannot settle.
Okay, so genuinely, I have a request for the men. On this app, or in general. And I might be asking too much, but you tell me. If you're gonna be bold enough to date a single mother, can you guys just be bold enough to not be like a liar, cheater, manipulator, abuser? You know how hard that is? Like, you men could never. And to be bold enough to put a woman through that and not think about your actions is whack. That is not big boy behavior. That is very small behavior, and I don't like that. So do better, because it's very sad out here. And I hate seeing my girls crash out on the internet behind these men.
So, guys, any questions for her? Okay.
Do you have kids?
I do. I have 2 boys,
Okay.
10 and 5.
Why are you looking at me? What?
That's too big, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Why'd you end up popping?
Oh, the kids. It's the kids
Okay.
thing. Yeah. And
Why?
the distance too. Yeah. How do you spend your free time?
So I have a 12-year-old daughter. That's like what we do, like mommy daughter day.
Oh no!
Why you do that?
Why'd you end up popping?
It's the kids thing for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
I don't have any
understandable.
kids, and I it's just a personal preference for me.
And then for you, sir?
Right. Why'd you end up popping?
It's just the kids.
let y'all tell it, y'all single moms ain't supposed to date at all. We gotta wait until the kids get grown and have their own kids to start back dating. Bitch, you got me fucked up. And then it get on my nerves because y'all be like, oh, you need to find somebody who's good for your kids. No, I need to find somebody who's good for me. It's up to me to vet this person out because my kids are going to see them loving me, loving on me. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? And then y'all be like, okay, well, most single mamas be looking for somebody to help them with their kids. That's not what I'm looking for. I mean, you know that you're going to have to help with the kids when you're trying to date a single mama anyway. So I don't have to include that in my requirements, but you know that's what you're going to have to do. You gotta be like, you shouldn't even date around your kids. I don't date around my kids. I date around my kids' schedule. You feel me? When I don't have them, I'm dating. When I have them, I'm momming. Balance. You already know what you was working with before you came over here. Then y'all, I just don't understand why y'all feel like we shouldn't date. Yeah, cause I'm a mom, I can't fuck nothing. I can't get enough, I can't get enough. Come on now. I ain't want nothing. How you think they got here? Come on. No. The urge to want to fuck someone don't stop because you got kids. It don't.
And I get it. There's men that prefer not to be with women with kids. Like, we get it. We hear you guys. We hear you loud and clear, okay? Nah, man don't want any woman with kids, you know? Don't want no woman with kids, you know? Like, any man that is so vocal about, I don't want a woman with kids. Why on earth would anyone want to be with someone like that? Why? Because it's just a horrible trait to have. Like, yes, have your preferences, but don't go and shout down a whole group of people in society. And make them feel worthless about themselves just because you don't want to date one.
Speaking as a guy who grew up in the 80s and 90s, in the early 2000s, a lot of men played the role of stepdads to a woman's kids that he was dating. I think it was more accepted back then because there was a lot of Christian influence on a lot of black men to play that role. Dating women with kids wasn't really frowned upon like it is nowadays.
So I was supposed to go on a date tonight, but here I am, cozy in my bed, which is great. I'd rather be here than with someone's crusty ass son. But basically, so I told my son, I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna go on a date tonight, just so you know. And he's like, oh mom, like I thought you were done with dating, you've had these bad experiences. Like he's like, it's too risky. And I was like, gotta get back out there. I was wrong. Okay, so I start chatting with this guy. We're texting for a couple days. He seems super nice. He texted me last night to confirm and was like, I'll message you tomorrow to confirm the spot and the time to take you on a date that you very much deserve. And I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. Like, yes, I do deserve this. Right after that, he sends me a link to a guy playing guitar, like lying flat down, like kind of like a piano. And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. My son plays guitar like that. After that, crickets, silence. So today I don't hear from him all day and I'm like, okay, obviously something's up. I go on Hinge and he unmatched me. And I'm just thinking like, that's embarrassing. You're 36 years old. You could have just been like, hey, sorry, I didn't realize you had a kid. It's not something I'm interested in. No, you're just gonna ghost and unmatch me. I didn't bother to get ready because I knew something was up. But imagine being a single mom, getting ready, getting excited, and waiting. And this guy just ghosted. But honestly, he did me a favor because I have my book, I'm cozy in my bed, I'm gonna watch a little show. Me and Shay ordered pizza, hung out. I'd much rather be here. But yeah.
I spoke to one guy, we were getting on, chatting. He asked me where I was from, age, like the vibes were there. I thought he was cute. I know that he thought I was cute, evidently. And then I thought, let me just throw in, like, do you have any children? So I asked him, do you have any kids? And he was like, no. He was 36. And I was like, oh, okay, that's Okay, fine. Then he asked me, do you have any kids? I was like, yeah, I've got 2. When I tell you guys, the vibe changed. The vibe changed instantly, and I was like, this is why this is why I always say about kids up front. I don't feel any way about it, but I know some people don't like, they don't want someone with kids, and that's fine. But it was just awkward, and I could tell he was like wondering, how do I get out of this? So I just helped him out. I just kind of deaded the conversation and was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. But yeah, it just makes me think, if there's any like single parent speed dating or dating mixer events, I feel like I'll prefer to go to that.
And look, that don't mean that some women who are single moms, it's a deal breaker for a lot of men. A lot of men will still, give it a go and see where things can lead. But that woman better be unique and special. She needs to be ready to be a wife day one when she meet that man. But I don't think, dating a single mom is such a deal breaker for a lot of guys. It all depends on the woman and, who she is, I believe.
Men back then used to fight wars and write their women love letters and poems. Nowadays, men are like, why do I always have to text and call you first? Why can't you ever text me first? Well, what do you bring to the table? Why is she the prize? What about me? Do you want to go 50-50? Sir, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. I think you're dating the wrong gender. Yeah, you might want to try the the male aisle of the store. We don't have what you're looking for in the women's section. Sorry.
So my thing is, why are a lot of women so against 50-50 in regards to being in a relationship, but completely fine with it when there's a fucking divorce?
And like the 50-50 thing, well, I mean, like with the 50-50 thing with me is like, you know, before we start dating, you feel what I'm saying? And like I had that argument with somebody, and I was just like, I got money though. You the one that ain't got no money. You feel?
Yeah,
me?
have your
So you
own.
telling me I'm supposed to pay the rent, the lights, key gas in your car and my car, take you out to eat, let you come with me everywhere, and I'm the one with the money. You ain't got no money. Hell no. That ain't how this finna work.
Bae,
Yeah.
how do you feel about 50-50? Because sometimes I just don't have it.
Me personally, but I don't care about 50-50 because if you really truly love a person, you're gonna do it for them no matter what. You're gonna stick beside them no matter what. And me personally, I'm gonna stick beside you no matter what, if you have it or not. Because you've always stuck beside me no matter what. If I didn't have it, if I did have it, it don't matter. You wanna know why? Because I love you and I care for you. In a relationship, we're gonna go through ups and downs, highs and lows, no matter the situation. I'm always going to be there because you are my dedication and I'm your dedication. I truly love you so much that I will not let you fall.
It always baffles me to hear women talk about how men think with their money. Do you think men just make money to spend all of it on women? What are you talking about? What men are y'all around that operate like this? Y'all see a man being intentional with his money and instant has to work.
One topic I'll never debate is if a man and woman should split their bills 50-50. I keep my mouth closed on that one. I keep it closed. My rent plus water and additional fees alone is already like $60. $1,650. Do you know what I can do with the extra $825 a month? I keep my mouth closed. Now, obviously, if we're 50-50, we're going to split everything 50-50. Like you're going to do just as much cooking and cleaning as I do. But I will not complain. I truly won't. And if you want to, if you want to do 60-40 or 70-30, like, cool, I won't stop you. Do you, bro? But 50-50, oh no, I'm not complaining about that. That's a blessing. I'm sorry.
That's right. I'm glad to hear a woman just grateful that a man is in there to help out the situation, period. 50-50 is better than 100% her paying it by herself. So that was the point that a lot of men was trying to make with this whole 50-50 argument. A lot of women should be realistic and grateful for any type of help. But that's all I got in this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button like the trying to make with this whole
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.